Hello, everyone. Let's talk for glory. Episode 223. We are 24 hours removed off of Monday Night Raw. 48 hours removed after AEW Revolution. What a revolution it fucking was. But now we're, 30 seconds in to talk for glory. And before I go guns blazing into the show, introduction is always a must. I'm Enigma B4. This is episode 223. This is AEW Revolution 2025 review. To start us off, we're going to start off with the AEW World Championship. It is the Death Rider Jon Moxley versus the Rated R Superstar Edge. Yeah, I'm not going with Adam Copeland. I'm not going with Cope. We're going to keep it with Edge. But yeah, this match sucked. This match was not it for me. I mentally checked out after the match, the couple matches previously, because I knew that this main event was not going to be able to keep up. It shouldn't have main evented. Hell, I would have been okay if they did opener. And let's just say, like, this was a wrestling match. This was your headlocks, your rest holds, and your big comeback spots, and all those things in between. And my God, did I feel like this felt like a dynamite match. After all the threats and all the, I'm going to break your neck and I'm going to take your title and I'm going to save you, like all this stuff. I didn't really feel that. I literally felt like this was just a regular episode of Dynamite. And then Christian decides, I'm going to try and cash in, which I'm going to say this now. I know it worked for Seth, but I have said this since I was a kid. Now, I don't care what variation. I don't care if it's Money in the Bank. I don't care if it's the Call Your Shot. I don't care if it's Feast or Fired. I don't care what version of cash in whenever you want, whatever company you're in. You are the dumbest wrestler on the planet to cash in mid-match. I would rather cash in the moment that referee's hand hits 3 for the match previously before I cashed in. So Christian Cage attempting to cash in to get the one-up on Edge. What I know people are like saying, like, oh, he didn't want Edge to win. Okay, here's the thing. You know what's better than Edge winning and then Christian... you know what's better than Christian stopping Edge from winning? Edge winning the title and then seconds later getting speared by Christian so Christian could be world champion. It was ridiculous that Christian decided, let's make it a triple threat. That was honestly the dumbest cash-ins ever. That's another thing. Instead of Money in the Bank holders being dumb on when to cash in, let's talk about the cash-in itself. Because I know, like, a lot of people were like saying, oh, this person's the worst Money in the Bank holder. No. Screw the holding. Let's talk about the cash-ins. Let's talk about John Cena giving CM Punk a whole week's heads up he's going to cash in. Let's talk about Austin Theory cashing in on the U.S. title. Let's talk about Damian Sandow failing on attacking a weakened already Cena and failing. Let's talk about Christian Cage not waiting for a match to play out and then cashing in. I think the days of dumb Money in the Bank holders or whatever the hell we're going to call it, I think those days are over. Oh, shit, 3 comments. Sup, Albert? Sup, Weeb? I think those days are over. Now we're going to talk about how dumb people look cashing in. But now, let me just say, with Jon Moxley being the winner here, and Christian Cage no longer having his contract thing, now I sit here and go, all right, so who the fuck can take the title off of Mox? And if someone says Darby, that's fine. I love Darby. Loved him since I first saw it, like the first ever match with him versus Cody. Like, I remember that match, me walking away going, yeah, I'm a Darby Allin fan now. But at some point, we just gotta like pivot. We gotta think of something else. But that's a different conversation for a different day, for a different crowd. Um, be on and end all. Congratulations, John Moxley, on I don't know what defense number you're at, but congrats, I guess. Next is the Outrunners, Magnum and Turbo versus Yes They Hurt People, the Hurt Syndicate, and Yes They Are All Business. I'm sorry, this match was way too long for as much as it went. This match probably should have gone on for 4 minutes, 3 minutes, because Magnum and Turbo. Also, commentary fucking sucked on this match. Like, they barely talked about the match, and I know like these first two matches sound like I'm ranting and I'm bashing, but when they were talking about like Magnum, they were like, oh, like I asked him if his name was named after a continent. Like, dude, call the fucking match. Like now I sat here and I watched this match and I'm just like, dude, Lashley would spear the shit out of both of you. Like, why is this match going like 8 minutes, 10 minutes? And in the multiple discords I'm in, I'm gonna quick little shout out the Talk with Blaze Discord, where I had a conversation with a couple guys in there, and we're like talking about the match. And yeah, so the Outrunners look like they haven't gotten over the Hulk Hogan era. I don't know why people are pushing them. I don't know what people see in them, but yeah, these guys look like they were great back in the day. These guys look like they were all character, no wrestle. Like, and the whole VCR Titantron stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna say I don't need that. I don't need to be remembered of like VHS tapes. Those were good times. I'm sure they were. But evolution has come. Now we've had DVDs. Now we've had streaming platforms. So if you own a VHS tape or your Titantron is a VHS tape, get with the times. Be on an end all. Congratulations, Shelton Benjamin. Congratulations, Bobby Lashley. Thank you for hurting these people. Who's stopping this dominant tag team? Also, can we get a count on how long Cedric Alexander got left? And if that's not an option, Kevin Knight, put on that suit, brother. Next is for the number one contendership for the AEW World Championship, and that is Ricochet versus a former AEW World Champion. When we ask whose house, it's Swerve's house. Swerve Strickland. And I'm just going to say, this match was better than I thought. Is it like top 5? No. But this is arguably one of Ricochet's best matches, where he shows more than just like athleticism, but he shows character. Like, he's being a cocky heel. He's being a prick. Like, this dude took Nana's robe, and I've just been laughing. And I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was like, "What is this supposed to be like?" Nana turns heel on that Nana turns heel on Swerve. Damn, that would suck. But the match played out exactly how I'd loved it to be, and yeah, I don't know how much I could say about trying to spoil, other than like the crowd was into this. I don't know about commentary, but the crowd was very much into this. I think Swerve's mom, not Swerve, fucking Nana's mom was there, but Swerve like psyching everyone out, like running, doing like a whole circle to try and get his jacket back. That was funny as hell. That really got a pop out of me. Like, yes, he finally got it back. Now Swerve can kick his ass without distraction. Can kick Ricochet's ass without distraction. But I just got to say, Swerve is now the number one contender for the AEW World Championship. Is he the guy? I hope so. Like, I've been saying for maybe the last month that there are 3 guys I don't mind winning the title right now off of John Moxley. That is Swerve, Hangman, and worst case scenario, Jay White. And the reason why I say worst case scenario Jay White is because I would love to talk about Jay White as AEW World Champion. For you guys that are Long Talk for Glory fans, you guys knew I got on this stream and talked with so much excitement whenever I talked about Jay White as IWGP World Champion. And if you guys were here for the AEW, I think it was Full Gear show predictions, I was hyped when I saw Max versus Jay. And I thought, you know what? Jay's about to drag and scream into oblivion. We're about to get a new AEW World Champion, boys. But right now, in the past 2 months, I just don't think Jay is deserving of an AEW World Title match. But again, worst case scenario, you put the belt on King Switch. But again, congratulations, Swerve Strickland. And I'll ask. So I'm also reading comments since we're being very active today, and it's only like almost 4 in the afternoon for me. But the smart cash-ins are over. It's now dumb cash-ins. Sometimes no commentary would be better than having them ramble about nothing. Yeah, exactly. Like, if you're not going to talk about the wrestling, please shut the fuck up. Like, take off the mic. But I'm going to ask you guys, for people that are here now and for people that will be listening to this, who would you like to see Jon Moxley lose the AEW World Championship to? There is a big roster, and there's plenty of names. Who would you like to see be the one to take the title off of Jon Moxley? But speaking of titles, now let's talk about Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné, whatever the hell you guys want to call her, the defending TBS champion. She's also 4 belts Banks versus the Black Peach, Momo Watanabe. And this match was, yes, for the TBS championship. So I'm going to say this now. This match wasn't better than their match on New Japan. But I cannot lie. Momo Watanabe gets so much shine in the States. Like, it's undeniable. And I do have to give credit to Sasha because she is a good to great talent to be in the ring with, especially when it comes to her versus Joshi matches. I'm just gonna say though that maybe it's a minor nitpick, but I really, really hate her finisher, and I just want her to change it, please. To like just do the no shigami. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know anyone else that does the finisher other than not finisher, but I don't know anyone else that does like Shingo's no shigami or I don't know what Rina calls it, but you guys know what I'm talking about, like what their finishers are. Like it's Shingo's Sig, but it's Rina's finisher. But like, yeah, just do that. Have them go face first. Stop trying to spin them into a DDT. But this match was awesome. It felt so weird seeing Momo play the face. There we go. Albert, yes, I thought she was going to do the Widow's Peak. And then when she spinned Kyrie into a DDT, I was like, okay, that might change. Let's hope it does. And it didn't, sadly. But yes, in this match, it felt so weird seeing Momo play the face. And I know this is probably the closest thing we're getting to Momo's turning face, because I have had countless conversations with a lot of you guys. And a lot of you guys want a Momo face turn. This is probably the closest we're getting. But, oh my God. This match was pretty good. It makes me want to see more Momo. It honestly makes me think the closest... Okay, so when it comes to a TBS title scene, I genuinely believe that you can either have Tam Nakano beat Sasha or you have Willow Nightingale beat her. Those are my 2 picks. But yeah, this match was spectacular. Congratulations, Sasha, on still having 4 titles. Momo, please keep wrestling in the States because what they do to you in Stardom is a war crime. Speaking of war crimes, on to our next match. It is representing the Hounds of Hell, Brody King versus war criminal himself, Kazuchika Okada, Rainmaker, the AEW Continental Champion. But Okada being the winner. And dare I say, this match probably blew my expectations. And what I mean by that is, it's not like a 5-star, but this is one of those rare Okada matches in AEW where you actually see him struggle. Like, if he barely beat Buddy Matthews by the skin of his teeth, Brody King was beating his ass. Like, he was beating the brakes off of him. And you're going to see Okada just like, I don't know how long I can fucking do this. Like, this dude gets desperate. I'm surprised he didn't kick him in the nuts. He hits him with the title. But Brody King just kept on coming back for more. And I don't know if now the Hounds of Hell together probably going after tag titles, because I've been saying for a long time that Brody King and Buddy Matthews should probably go for the IWGP tag titles. Let me see. I forgot who the hell are the tag champs right now. Not IWGP. I mean, New Japan Strong. But yeah, I would love for them to go for the New Japan Strong tag titles. And if that's not in the cards, that's perfectly fine. Just like Brody King is a fucking tank, and I need more Brody King singles matches. Hell, I need more Hounds of Hell anything. Give me more Hounds of Hell tag matches. Give me more Buddy Matthews matches. Give me more Brody King matches. Give me more Julia Hart matches. Because I ain't never getting tired of this. But you know who got tired? Okada. He got tired of this. That's why he finally got the win. And I don't think he wants to run it back with Brody King. Yeah, I just got to keep reading you guys' comments because this is consistent. I love this. Keep talking, guys. Widow's Peak would be better than that DDT. Yep. TK better not fumble Brody King. I completely agree. Brody King looks too intimidating to be losing singles matches. Yeah, I completely agree. Brody King should probably be like a former TNT champion right now. But congratulations, Okada. I still believe we're on the collision course where we're going to merge both the international I forgot what the international championship and the continental championship. And I still think we're on that collision course for All In. We'll just have to wait and see. Next match is Maxwell Jacob Friedman, the longest reigning AEW World Champion. MJF versus Cowboy Shit, the main character of AEW. He's been crash out shit for a long time, but I think he's starting to mellow out. Hangman Adam Page, with the winner being the Hangman. So I love this match. This match was great. It was very story-told, very emotional based. It was limb targeting, MJF targeting the arm, Hangman seeing red. He was very focused. He just really wanted to beat his ass. Maybe some of it was to avenge CD. Just like this match was great. And I think it was also opener as well. There was not many things I can complain about in this match, but holy hell, the ending. Well, close to the ending. Where Hangman kicks out of one of MJF's moves and the mask starts to crack. And you just see Maxwell a little bit teary-eyed, but he asked the big question. He asked what's been on his mind since day one of AEW, actually. Why you and not me? Looking at Hangman Adam Page. Asking, why you, not me? What's so special about you? Then looking to the crowd, saying, why him, not me? And I think that was the beginning of MJF's downfall. Because that's all he really wanted to know. He didn't want to win this match. He didn't even want to do this match. I don't even think he ever wanted to cross paths with Hangman. I think he just wanted the answer to that question. Because MJF is a cheater, he's a scumbag, he's done so many things. But Hangman was an alcoholic at one point. The crowd cheered him. Hangman burned the man's house down. The crowd cheered him. Hangman basically screwed over his friends, the Young Bucks, in a No More Contenders match. And yet, the crowd still loved him. So when Maxwell talks a lot of crap, betrays a bunch of people, why do the people boo him? That's all he wanted to know. Why Hangman and not him? Even though MJF didn't get the answer to that, Hangman walks away with the W, and I'm happy for that. Also, I see that we have 7 people here, so welcome to Talk for Glory, guys. This is probably like the most we've had in the afternoon in a while. So I hope you guys are enjoying the show. I hope you guys enjoyed Revolution as well. But yeah, Hangman Page gets the win here, and what does he do now? I honestly think that he also is on his path to the AEW World Championship. It's just a matter of how we get there. But on to our next match. It is for the AEW International Championship. It is challenger Kenny by God Omega versus the Alpha. A lot of people's wrestler of the year. He's sitting in a number 1 seat in some people's committee brackets. He was a double champion. He wasn't just the AEW International Champion. He was the never openweight champion. It is Konosuke Takeshita. I know a lot of people are saying that this match was lacking like that feeling. That people were saying that this wasn't the match that they thought it would be. This match was great, in my opinion. Konosuke Takeshita was showing his dominance, while it never truly felt as though Kenny Omega was on a equal playing field. It felt like he was just on an uphill battle. Because while Kenny's had, I believe, probably under 20 matches since returning. He's probably had maybe 15, 20 matches since returning. Konosuke Takeshi's been out here grinding. So it's not like they're both on 20 matches. Omega's on 20 while Takeshi's on 80 matches. He's ready to go. When it comes to where these men are at right now, Konosuke Takeshita is on fire. This dude is operating on another level. This man just can't be fucking stopped. It never really felt as though any of Omega's hits were landing like they normally do, while Takeshita's were just sounding like gunshots. And I think what caused Konosuke's downfall is he was comfortable. He was like, dude, this is light work. I've been beating ass since January started. Who knows? Maybe he heard the Talk for Glory Awards and he was like, you know what? I want that. I want to be Superstar of the Year. I don't want Breakout. I don't want any of that. I want Superstar of the Year. Because that is what Konosuke Takeshita has been doing since January. And we're right now in March. But in this match, I was all for Omega winning. I'm not even mad that he won with a roll-up. Because I've said it countless and countless times again. Even the best sometimes got to use a roll-up. So congratulations on our new champion, Kenny by God Omega, the new AEW International Champion. Time for the co-main event. Actually, before I even move forward, let me talk about a comment I just saw. Konosuke Takeshita, according to a coworker, is a great candidate to retire Tanahashi. Dude, maybe next year we get Tanahashi versus Konosuke Takeshita in the Tokyo Dome. Actually, let me know what you guys would like. What match would you like to see Konosuke Takeshita at Wrestle Kingdom come next year. But now we're at the co-main event of the card for Talk for Glory. So it is, God damn it, it is the Protostar, former United Empire member. It is representing the Taunton Callis family, Kyle Fletcher versus Billy Goat, Commonwealth Kingpin, Aerial Assassin, Top for Glory Superstar of the Year 2023. So many nicknames, so many intros. So many to go by. But it is Will fucking Ospreay. I don't know where I can start in this steel cage match. From them standing on top to them just going at it. I even like the little detail that. Wait, one moment, guys. Okay, and we're back. But I even like the little detail that Ospreay comes to the realization of, oh shit, I can't really springboard like that when in this cage. So Ospreay realizing that he got a little bit nerfed, that was actually pretty cool. I like that in steel cage matches, like the high flyer realizing that he can't really fly like that. I think Rey Mysterio also came to that realization when he faced Batista in a steel cage match as well. But yeah, like that's cool. It's like, okay, I asked for this match, or I agreed to this match, but I'm also now limited in this match. So now I have to think outside the box here. And Ospreay did do that. In this match, we saw a little bit more 2021 Ospreay where he just started stiff shooting. And Kyle Fletcher was brutal when it came to those brain busters. Kyle Fletcher definitely made me a believer. So I think Smoove is a Kyle Fletcher fan, or like he just wants a new star being made. But for you guys that are Fletchlights, Fletchlings, whatever the hell a Kyle Fletcher fan is called nowadays, I see what you see now. And not today, not tomorrow, not even next week, but I do see Kyle Fletcher eventually winning the AEW World Title. Eventually. I just don't think he's world title bound this year, maybe not even next year. But this match definitely showed that when it comes to that big spot, he can hang. Some of my favorite spots in this match definitely had to be the spot where Mark Davis comes out and he's giving Fletcher like this bag that had a couple things in it. Fortunately, Ospreay got his hands on the bag. We had a barbed wire bat. Shout out Mick Foley. I also loved Will Ospreay doing the bang bang. Like that got a pop out of me. Always love seeing a small tribute to Mick. I'm sure Mick Foley also loved it as well. Kind of like tore a little bit of my heartstrings when I saw Davis and Fletcher almost hit Ospreay with a Coriolis. And then just seeing Fletcher's face when he saw Ospreay with the bat, he's just like, oh, hell no. Ooh, another one is Ospreay doing the Styles Clash on thumbtacks. I know that had to hurt. I know a lot of people were talking about this match went on for too long. But I think if I had to compare, and this isn't like by any means like which one's better or not, I would have preferred this match going long if they rarely ever went for pinfalls. So similar to yesterday when I went to Monday Night Raw, yes guys, there were some entrances uploaded. If you guys saw Punk versus if you guys, goddamn it, car. Okay. So if you guys saw Punk versus Rollins yesterday, you noticed that they rarely ever went for pinfalls. They were just kind of just like beating each other up. Yeah, I would have preferred that as well during the Ospreay Fletcher match. But this match was still great. I loved every minute of it. Yes, this is getting the Talk for Glory star rating. And there's going to be so much more to talk about when it comes to who Will Ospreay is in like the next 6 months. Same thing with Kyle Fletcher. But when it comes to what they did here, Ospreay did a super Oscar off the top, not the top, but like mid of the cage. Dude did a Spanish fly. And I loved Fletcher's game plan when it came to, all right, how do I neutralize Ospreay? So he's already nerfed because he can't springboard. Now, how can I hurt him even more? And that was, all right, let's target the neck. Ospreay has horrible neck history, so he won't be able to move properly. It also got me when Fletcher pulled out like his United Empire armband and he threw up the crowns. And I was just like, fuck no, man. You put me through way too much. Like, even seeing Davis, like Mark Davis in this, I fucking like popped out of it. Because, like, at first he was just like, I don't want to do this. I don't know if I should do it. Then he's just like all in on it. It's like, wait, what the hell? Like, where's the hesitation? But I'm okay with it. But what got me were two spots. The closing act, where they do a Spanish fly off the top of the cage. That made me jump. I literally screamed, holy shit, in my room. And then right before Ospreay is about to deliver the hidden blade, he takes one last look at Fletcher. And Fletcher, instead of I'm sorry or begging, Ospreay, Kyle Fletcher just snaps. He breaks. And he's just like, I hate you. I fucking hate you. And he's just cursing at Ospreay. And what a way to go. Hidden blade. And instead of a Stormbreaker, he hits him with a Tiger Driver, which is always also awesome. But Ospreay gets the win, closing the chapter of Kyle Fletcher and Ospreay. That was almost what I would call a Hollywood ending. But we know what the real Hollywood ending is here. So we're about to hit the main event, guys. Thank you guys for being as social with me as possible when it came to this review. I was looking forward to this. I could have done it yesterday, but went to Monday Night Raw. So I was looking forward to this right now, and I've been telling everyone. So thank you guys for talking. Weeb, Albert, thank you. If you guys don't already, you guys know to follow the socials. But before we do that, we'll be right back. Okay. So, yeah, Weeb, Albert, thank you for commenting. Viewers, thank you guys for watching. You guys even comment down what was your favorite match. Also, I really want to just touch upon this because someone commented at the last predictions that the Young Bucks versus Lucha Bros is the greatest steel cage match of all time. So, with two back-to-back steel cage matches following from yesterday and Sunday, do you think Will Ospreay versus Kyle Fletcher is one of, if not the greatest steel cage match in AEW or in general? And Actually, which one did you like more? This isn't me doing AEW versus WWE. This is just I like to know what you guys like. So, which steel cage did which steel cage match did you guys like more? Kyle Fletcher versus Will Ospreay, or CM Punk versus Seth Rollins? Really would love to know you guys' thoughts. But now we're about to hit the main event, guys. So I just want to say thank you, everyone that will be listening to this. You guys already know when it comes to the main event, all Talk for Glory really wants you to do is follow the socials. That's follow me on my Twitter at Enigma_before_. Follow Smoove on his Twitter, YoungSmooveTFG. Follow me on my Instagram at Enigma_V4. Follow us on our Twitch, Enigma_before_ and Smoove A1. Those are our Twitches. Then add us on Xbox, guys. If you guys are gamers, add us on Xbox. Smoove A1 is his Switch, Enigma V4 is mine. And remember, guys, that not just on YouTube, but in a couple other places as well. You guys can follow me on you guys can also follow Talk for Glory on Spotify, where I will be talking about the Stardom Cinderella Final Four. When that drops, you guys will get that notification. If you guys just follow Talk for Glory on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, wherever there might be. And then who knows, maybe I might talk about Cinderella somewhere else, guys. You guys just have to follow where I'll be. You guys just need to follow Talk for Glory. And now it's time for the main event. Oh man. Let's get into it. It is the Hollywood ending match between Mariah May and Toni Storm for the AEW Women's World Championship. Oh man. I know a lot of you guys say that Double or Nothing is AEW's WrestleMania or it's All In. But we have to talk about, maybe it might be Revolution. Because how do you have the perfect ending in back-to-back years? Last year was Sting's retirement. This year, it is Toni Storm and Mariah May. Just chef's kiss. I don't know how else I can put it. But I just got to say, again, it is the glamour of Mariah May versus timeless Toni Storm, the Talk for Glory Women's Wrestler of the Year. Just timeless. Timeless Toni Storm. This match was brutal. This match was emotional. If I have to compare this to anything, I always say that this feud is a movie. And to me, in my opinion, the greatest movie trilogy is Rush Hour. I've loved Rush Hour 1, 2, and 3. So, for me, when it comes to what is one of the greatest trilogies that felt like a movie, it goes no further than Mariah May and Toni Storm. I don't even think this match felt like it was a women's title match. This was a I hate you match. This was exactly as it was said, a Hollywood ending. This is where we rolled the credits. This is where we turned the curtains. Pulled the curtains. Just everything was perfect. We didn't even get like a proper introduction. Toni Storm came out and Mariah May made a beeline for it. This was nowhere near what people expected. I personally wanted it to be a lights out match, but this is the greatest second I could have asked for. This match was everything when it came to a fight that I needed it to be. And what truly got me was wrapping Toni Storm and Mariah May wrapping their fists in tape, digging it in a I'm not gonna say a box, in a jar of just like wine glass. Yes, wine glass. And just ready to throw hands with each other. Like I said, guys, this was not for the AEW Women's Championship in execution. On paper, this was a women's title match, but in execution, this was a fight This was the end. And how perfect it was. With Toni Storm delivering a Storm Zero and also beating Mariah May with the bloody shoe that started it all. If this isn't the greatest women's trilogy of all time, I don't know what is. Thank you, Mariah May. Thank you, Toni Storm, for giving us this Hollywood ending, this movie, this cinema, as many people like to say, because we will never forget it. And what's to come next? I don't know. Will it top it? I don't know. But what I do know is that this will never be forgotten. The winner was Timeless Toni Storm. And I know there's so much I can say about this match, but I really advise you guys to go and watch this. I also want to announce here that before it's even posted, that Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay and Toni Storm versus Mariah May will have a very important post. So if you guys haven't already, go check out our community post and let me know what you think. But whatever happens to Mariah May now, whatever happens to Toni Storm, I hope they turn out to be better people for the next competitor. And the AEW Women's Division better be put on notice, because those are the matches that people are going to be talking about. So I hope a lot more women in that locker room aim to get matches like that. But guys, that was everything when it came to AEW Revolution. That was the AEW Revolution review. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I enjoyed it. I've enjoyed all the uploading that Talk for Glory has brought you guys. Again, I hope you guys are going to follow the socials. I hope you guys, if you haven't already, join the Talk for Glory Discord. I love talking to you guys. And if it's not in that Discord, it's in other Discords. But that was everything, guys. And even though it's not nighttime for me, still got to do the closing out bit. You guys know to follow the socials. But most importantly, guys, I hope you guys have a great day and or night, because, time zones are weird. Stay safe, and above all else, enjoy wrestling, guys.